There are three types of copywriters who are simply fucked. And I'm not over-exaggerating here too, just to grab your attention so you watch this video. In fact, I feel like I'm downplaying on this if I'm being truly honest. Because these three copywriters will get beaten by AI. They won't land any premium copywriting client. They'll keep working, and they'll keep working a 9 to 5 or stay in college for the rest of their life. So, and I don't want you to be one of them. So, I want to share with you these three types of copywriters who are gonna be fucked in the future by AI and by better copywriters than them, so you don't become one of them. So, let's get right into it. So the first copywriter that's gonna be fucked is somebody who's lazy. Okay, if you're lazy, nothing will work for you. Nothing will work for you. It doesn't matter if you hire the best mentor. It doesn't matter if you have the best outreach system. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Nothing matters. If you're lazy, nothing will work for you. Because think about it. Let's say you have I've said this example before. So let's say you have a 10 out of 10 outreach system, but you're consistent 1 time out of 10. If you do the math, that's going to be 10 out of 100, 10 out of 100 times. So you're going to succeed only 10% of the time. Okay, but think about it. Now let's go to the other side. Let's say you had a 5 out of 10 outreach system, but you were consistent 10 out of 10 times. So you showed up every day and for as much as you need to. If you do the math, 5 times 10, it's going to be 50 out of 100. So you have 15% chance, 50% chance to win. 50% chance to win. It's almost guaranteed that you're going to win. And it is guaranteed. It is guaranteed you're gonna win. You can't fail if you don't quit. So if you're lazy though, nothing's gonna work for you. Whether that's outreaching or whether you already have a client and you want to over deliver for them so you can make more money by upselling them, by getting referrals. So yeah, you can't make money that way. If you're lazy, I think you should just stop. So the second type of copywriter who's going to be fucked by AI and better copywriters is the bad copywriter. The copywriter who doesn't focus on improving his skill. So, I found 3 ways to become an A-list copywriter as fast as humanly possible, and I want to share them with you. So, the first one is, you gotta read professional copy. There's nothing beats that. In my opinion, you should join as many high quality lists as possible, and every time you see something you like a sales page, a VSL, an ad, I want you to save it. I want you to create a swipe file, and I want you to put it there. That's what I have for my mentorship students as well, and for myself. I have one swipe file for VSLs, one for sales page, one for emails, one for angles, one for ads. I have everything, and I want you to do the same thing. Because not only are you getting ideas, so you have an arsenal, so you can write copy for your clients once you do land those clients, but you're also brainwashing your mind with professional copy, and that's what you want to do if you want to get better. The second part is you can collect feedback for the market, but you can only do this if you're already working with a client. There's no way you can actually collect feedback if you don't have a client. Okay. The third way you can get better at your copy is by hiring a mentor that is going to transfer their knowledge and experience to your brain. Okay? If you don't have money for this, you can't do this. Nobody's going to coach you for free. So I would recommend working 9 to 5, borrowing money from your parents like I did, and hiring a mentor so you can accelerate to those 5 to 10k months. That's what I would suggest. And now I want to share with you a fourth way. Now the fourth way is a bit more, nobody talks about it, but it's by far the most important. And it's, you gotta write more copy. If you want to become better at copy, you gotta write more copy. I mean, if you want to become better at the sport, what would you do? You would train the sport a little bit more. And more and more and more every day. And that's what I do. I train for 3 to 4 hours a day on my sport, on Muay Thai. And that's why I feel like I'm gonna crush my opponent the next time. So yeah, that's what you want to do. And now, the third type of copywriter who's gonna be fucked by AI and other copywriters is the one who's lacking human/communication skills. This is something I didn't think was necessary, and it cost me so much money throughout my career. So please don't make this mistake too. Now, let me explain why communication skills are so important. Okay, and it's not just about your copywriting. And okay, if you want to be a copywriter who just, okay, I come in, I write some copy, I send it to you, and that's it, and that's the relationship you want to have with your client, no problem. Go ahead, be my guest. But if you're here, I'm guessing you don't. So think about it. If your skill is a 10 out of 10, let's say you were the best copywriter in the world. Let's say that. Let's say you were a 10 out of 10 copywriter, but you are 1 out of 10 communicator. How do you think you'll be perceived as? Probably a 1 out of 10. If you can communicate your value and you're a 1 out of 10 communicator, you're going to be perceived as a 1 out of 10 copywriter. See, we live in a human business. That's your edge on the competition. Now with AI coming in and all these other great copywriters, because copywriting isn't a new thing. There are people who are doing this thing for decades. There are people who are doing this for decades. How are you going to compete with them? You're going to compete with them by improving your communication skills. So these are stuff like hopping on calls. A lot of copywriters I coach, before I started coaching them, they were a bit scared to hop on sales calls. They were scared to hop on Loom videos, and they were like, oh, can I just tell them the price from the DMs? Or the Loom video, how about we just skip the call? I'm not really confident. I don't really feel like this. So what I would say to you, if that's what you're thinking, is that's what's gonna separate you from everyone else. That's what's gonna push you in the top 1%. Where everybody else is down here, you're gonna be up here. All because you have communication and human skills. Okay, that's what's gonna separate you in this world where AI and all this other stuff are. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you in this video. If you found this valuable, subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.